You're looking at the most important animal in the history of the planet. And I know that sounds like a bold statement, but if this critter never evolved, there wouldn't be any animals like fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, or mammals. Heck, it could be argued that without this animal, there wouldn't even be humans. This is Pacaya, or Haikuela, and today, we'll find out what makes it so special. So get ready to learn about the ancestor of all vertebrates in our series, Origins of the Wild. First, let's go back to the mysterious Red Sea. That's because Pacaya was recently discovered there preserved in stone. And it gives us a rare glimpse into an amazing moment in history. But let's rewind even further. It's 535 million years ago, and you are nowhere. Then suddenly, you come to. You don't know who you are or how you got here, but you're alive. You look around and realize that you are in an alien world. There are no trees, no birds, not even an insect to be seen. Just a huge, mysterious ocean under a strange, redoring sky. What do? Well, you take a deep breath, stretch out your gelatinous body, and start to explore your surroundings. With nothing else around, you become the first. And as you bravely venture forth, you unknowingly set in motion the grand narrative of life itself. Your story is the story of the animal kingdom. As you swim, you pass by rocks and pebbles, but also feel the first stirrings of another life form. One day you encounter another Pacaya, and the two of you slowly drift alongside each other, a brief flicker of connection in an otherwise empty world. Soon, you both realize that your kind is more than just blobs moving through water. With each turn, each twist and twirl, you are creating history. For although you may not know it yet, your every move is a step towards something great. You are unknowingly charting a course for the fish that will leap from the depths centuries later. Every wiggle brings you closer to the tetrapods that will crawl up on land, and every undulation propels you toward the ancestors of sharks and rays. Now this is where things get really cool, because your humble self, yes you, is the evolutionary ancestor of all animals with backbones, aka vertebrates. See, your defining feature, that which sets you apart from all other living things, is your notochord. It's a flexible rod running down the center of your body that provides support, allowing you to swim ever more powerfully and efficiently. Notochord. We repeat, notochord. Seriously, this is your key to unlocking the mystery of vertebrate evolution. Oh, and it totally explains why your nickname is the blueprint of life. Why is that, you ask? Well, it's because that notochord doesn't just define you, it defines every single vertebrate that has ever existed. But that's not all. Your body holds another secret, a hidden code within your cells, that when copied and passed on, will become the instruction manual for all vertebrates. Yes, you heard right. You carry the genetic material, the DNA, that will instruct future creatures to grow eyes, limbs, and jaws. In fact, your genetic legacy extends to every creature with a backbone, including you. So in a way, your story is everyone's story. Now you may be wondering, what was life like for Pacaya? And to answer that question, let's go back to the dawn of time. Specifically, let's head over to the mysterious Red Sea once again. That's because scientists recently unearthed a trove of Pacaya fossils, giving us an unprecedented glimpse into this creature's world. Picture this. You're diving into the Red Sea off the coast of Saudi Arabia. Sunlight filters through the water, illuminating a world teeming with life. But wait, hold on. We've traveled back in time to a world without those things. Sorry for the confusion. Look around. There's still plenty to see. You're surrounded by bizarre creatures unlike anything alive today. From the strange Stoctosophalina, filtering tiny plants out of the water, to the enigmatic Hemiascus with its spherical shell. But then your gaze falls upon something extraordinary, a collection of tiny fossil fragments preserved in layers of sediment. These aren't just any remains. They are the petrified echoes of Pacaya, a creature so important that it literally wrote the blueprint for life as we know it. Scientists have found hundreds of these fossils in the Red Sea area, some even boasting impressions of skin. These fossils are more than just relics of the past. They are keys to understanding how life evolved. And speaking of evolution, let's take a quick detour to talk about how scientists determine the age of fossils. It's a process that helps us piece together the timeline of our planet's history. Take these fossils, for example. They were discovered in layers of sedimentary rock. And that's significant because each layer is like a page in a book, recording events from a specific period in Earth's history. Fossils found in lower layers are typically older, while those in upper layers are younger. But sometimes we need more clues. Enter radiometric dating. This technique analyzes the decay of radioactive isotopes in the rocks surrounding fossils. By measuring the ratios of parent to daughter isotopes, scientists can calculate the age of the fossil with remarkable accuracy. It's like having a cosmic clock, helping us unravel the mysteries of the ancient world. Let's not forget the groundbreaking work of scientists in China. They discovered a relative of Pacaya that adds another chapter to this incredible story. Meet Haikuela, a remarkable creature that bridges the gap between simpler organisms and Pacaya. Its discovery has shed light on the evolutionary steps leading to the first vertebrates. Haikuela is believed to be one of the earliest known chordates, the group that includes all animals with a notochord. By studying these ancient relatives, scientists are piecing together the evolutionary puzzle, uncovering the traits that set vertebrates apart. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding the origins of the animal kingdom's most defining features. So now, you know a little more about the fascinating world that Pacaya swam in and the scientific methods used to uncover these secrets. But let's dive deeper into Pacaya's unique anatomy. You see, Pacaya wasn't just a random assortment of body parts. It had distinct features that set it apart and paved the way for vertebrate evolution. First, let's talk about that head. Well, technically, it didn't have a skull, but it did have a prominent head region lacking the rigid cranium found in vertebrates. However, it possessed a well-defined mouth surrounded by a circle of tough, flexible tissue called the buccal cone. This structure allowed Pacaya to gulp down prey. It also had a series of gill slits on the sides of its head, enabling it to filter feed, a common strategy among early chordates. Moving to its body, Pacaya had a flexible, elongated trunk supported by that famous notochord. This hollow, flexible rod ran from its head to its tail and served as the main structural element of its body. Unlike the solid vertebral column found in modern vertebrates, the notochord provided flexibility and allowed for efficient movement through the water. Paired with the notochord was the dorsal hollow nerve cord. This structure, present in all chordates, was a precursor to the spinal cord and played a vital role in transmitting signals between the brain and the body. And finally, let's examine Pacaya's tail. It had a distinctive postanal tail extending beyond the anus. This feature is shared by many modern vertebrates and serves as a reminder of the deep evolutionary roots of these creatures. Together, these anatomical features tell a story of adaptation and evolution. Pacaya, with its flexible feeding structure, sturdy support system, and defining tail, was perfectly suited to its environment. And as its descendants evolved, these features became the foundation for the incredible diversity of vertebrates we see today. But Pacaya's journey was not without its challenges. Let's face it, being an evolutionary trailblazer comes with its fair share of obstacles. Just imagine the pressure of being the blueprint of life. The fate of countless species, including your own, hinges on your ability to survive and reproduce. Fortunately, Pacaya's had a trick up its sleeve, or should I say fin. With its streamlined body and powerful tail, it was a master of movement in the water. It glided effortlessly through the currents, propelling itself forward with unmatched grace. But life in the prehistoric seas was not all smooth sailing. There were dangers lurking around every corner. Giant predatory arthropods, with their armored shells and terrifying claws, were always on the prowl, not to mention the constant threat of extinction hanging over their heads. Yet despite these challenges, the Pacayas persevered. Their tenacity in the face of adversity ensured that the story of life continued. Through it all, they adapted, evolved, and ultimately triumphed, leaving behind a legacy that would shape the future of our planet. And after all that hard work, it's time to relax. Just picture yourself basking in the warm glow of a setting sun after a long day of swimming and being the most important animal in existence. It's the perfect ending to a perfect day. But don't worry, this story isn't over yet. The descendants of Pacaya went on to conquer new habitats, adapt to changing environments, and ultimately give rise to the entire vertebrate world. Stay tuned to learn about the incredible journey that followed. The next episode of Origins of the Wild will continue exploring the captivating story of vertebrates, the group that includes all animals with backbones. You won't want to miss this epic adventure, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an exciting installment. Join us as we uncover the secrets of the animal kingdom and learn about the amazing creatures that have shaped our world. Don't forget to like and share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's embark on this wild journey through time and discover the wonders that await us. See you soon.